Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Don't throw my stuff on the ground.
You're throwing your own stuff on the ground.
I didn't throw anything on the ground.
You moved it.
I'm gonna try and set this like right. Oh wait, hang on. Let me make sure this is correct. Hang on. I'm a retard. Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing?
You still don't know what we're doing, do you?
No.
Do you want me to tell you what we're doing?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast.
It's not how you ask somebody to be on your podcast, by the way.
My name is Marcus, and I am your clueless leader today. We're going to go on a learning journey. And this is your first time, right?
It's my first time, yep.
So,
I'm not one of the cool kids. So.
First time, long time listener, first time caller. We've talked about you on the podcast before, though.
Yeah, I've had a couple honorable mentions.
So I have Chelsea, our motorclothes manager here at the dealership. She literally didn't know what we were doing until I did the intro.
Yep.
So say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So, because I just went over and said, hey, I need your help.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted for about 30 minutes.
I thought I was going to have to do manual labor. That's what I
No, I'm going to make you sit in the office without having to deal with anybody.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And it's an air-conditioned office, which really doesn't matter because
it's nice. It's a nice change from my office because I don't have air conditioning in my office.
Yeah, but mine's junked up. Your
mine
office
is also
not
slightly,
like this.
Not like this, no, but it's still has its moments.
So, anyways, the reason I'm bringing you on here, we've talked a lot before. Not you and I, but on the podcast,
no, you don't
we've
talk
talked.
to me.
Yeah,
yep.
We've talked a lot about riding gear. You hear us talk about clothing and jackets, and we talked about getting Climb recently and some of the stuff like that. So,
turn the phone off.
But this is what you do.
Yeah, every day.
So, who's kind of a better person for us than to bring you in to talk about those things? Let me turn that down too. So, like yesterday.
Yes.
Why don't you tell everybody what you and I did at work yesterday? Was that yesterday?
No.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. So 2 days ago, we went riding with Travis and Brandon. They're the guys that, Travis runs Outcast Culture, and Brandon is just a friend of his. And we rode around Chattanooga. We did some video. Marcus is supposed to be getting that done.
I don't have.
I know he's supposed to be sending it to me.
Yeah.
We'll blame Nick at this point. And we rode around. We got some new product in from Outcast Culture, and just kind of did a little commercial thing with them. Yesterday we had our Climb rep come in and did almost an all-day training with.
I would say it was all day because I was working on editing that video yesterday.
Yeah.
And I came to get you probably 3 or 4 different times. And every time I was like, he's still here.
Yeah. I don't think we finished that training until like 3:00.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really, really cool though. Did I show you the video of the inflatable vest?
I have seen a video before of an inflatable vest.
We put it on Amy.
Oh. Did he bring one in that you could play with?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He's going to try to get another canister. That way, we have it for the seminar too.
Yeah. So, anybody listening to this, let's see what date is that? I guess I could look at
September 16th.
Let's say I do have the calendar right here.
I remember it off the top of my head. I should get a gold star.
Okay, you do. I don't have the stars though. Sean has those.
Yeah, I will never get one.
September 16th. We're doing a 3-part Pan America seminar.
Yes.
If you're listening to this and you're local, you don't have to be a Pan America person to come to the seminar.
No, not at all.
But, in that first one, we're going to talk about some of the gear and stuff.
Yeah, words are hard. Getting geared up for the ride. So, our Climb rep is going to come in and kind of do a not so in-depth version of kind of what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was really, really informative. So
Yeah, and you know the super cool thing about the climb stuff is, you know, when you look at him,
yeah,
you don't think of a climb person when you look at him.
Except that he was wearing head to toe climb, but yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know, his shirt was like a dealer support shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Were those climb blue jeans he had on, or climb pants?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at his pants.
The boots are like
were
hiking.
climb.
Yeah, but they're kind of like a hiking boot or something like that.
Yeah.
So, which I liked the boots.
Yeah. They were really nice. I like the little like twisty closure thing.
Yeah, they remind me a lot of like Merrill or Keen boots or something like that.
A little more heavy duty.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like I said, if he hadn't been wearing that stuff, you wouldn't have thought climb.
Oh, absolutely not.
You know, he does fit the persona, the visual aesthetics more of your traditional Harley biker guy.
Tall beard, tattoos.
Yeah.
Like almost everybody, not including Marcus, that comes through here.
Because I don't have tattoos.
No.
Tall, bearded, yes,
Tall
no tattoos.
beard, yes, no tattoos.
So, how do you feel with your climb stuff now after going through that training?
Oh,
with
I
him?
definitely learned way more than what I had just kind of read through in the catalog. And
yeah,
a lot of the technology is really, really advanced and really cool. And it's stuff that you don't see or get from Harley or First Manufacturing or other, riding gear brands like that. So I'm interested to get more pieces in the store and get my hands on them and, actually get to ride in some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because we put some on for a little photo shoot we had.
Yes.
The helmet was the big thing that I was all about.
The helmet was so nice.
So, which I think I heard him say one of the times I was over there that he wears that same helmet.
So he kind of went into a little bit of his backstory. He was in a wreck. He got hit by a car when he was on the bike. I don't remember what year he said, but he had that helmet on, the Krios helmet. And he showed the video because there was surveillance footage of it. And you literally see him get plowed by a car, get up and just start walking. Yeah. So, and he was wearing climb gear, and he'll tell you straight up like that saved my life. Yeah. And it was really cool. So
it's it's rather interesting. I had to ride down the road earlier, and I just had on my t-shirt and stuff like that. But I mean, me and you, we're both full face helmet people.
Yes.
Some of that comes from the look of a full face helmet we think looks cooler.
Yes.
Some of that though comes too from both of us are friends with Biggin.
Yep. That
would have lost his face if he had not had on a full face.
And my whole philosophy with a full face helmet, I don't have much of a face. But it's the only one I got, and I kind of don't want to make it worse. So.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
You've met me, right?
Yeah. So I do want to say for those of you listening, when I say make the joke about long-time listener, first-time caller, I can walk in your office a lot of times, and you have the podcast going in your office. You listen to it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Every week, Monday when you drop an episode, that's what I'm listening to while I'm doing my paperwork and my orders and everything. And then by Wednesday, you're first thing in, did you listen to the episode? It's like, damn well and good I did.
Well, I like the feedback. And you've never been like, you've never
no,
given
if
me
anything,
negative
because I'm very new to motorcycles and all of it. I've only been riding 3 months, 4 months.
By yourself, though.
By myself, yeah. So it's been very informative for me. I've learned, a lot about motorcycles that I wouldn't have thought to look into. Yeah. And it has helped a lot because I can talk shop with the rest of them, and I can keep up for the most part. Yeah, well, it definitely, there's some people, we have some customers that listen to this and stuff, because you hear them talk about it and stuff. I think with a lot of our old school Harley guys that do listen to this, we kind of broaden their horizons a little bit because we talk about
not just Harley Davidson.
Right.
We don't talk about just, when we talk about gear, we don't just talk about leather jackets and chaps. And we talk about all those different things. And we try those things.
Right.
It's like the chaps, I love my chaps. I would like to get some overpants just because I like the look of an overpant a little bit better. But, chaps are a lot of things that people go, no. Well, they work fantastic. They serve a great purpose.
They do. And kind of touching on that, you are a leather person. You like leather. You wear leather. Mm-hmm. I am definitely not a leather person. I am not a fan. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm definitely going to look for a textile overpant as opposed to going out and buying a pair of chaps.
Yeah, I think when wintertime rolls around, I'm probably going to try and find.
Chaps are going to look really funny on my Honda.
I'm going to try and find a textile overpant myself. Probably a Climb.
Probably, yeah.
But I'm someone, I guess, coming from the sport bike world of full on like hardcore riding sport bike.
Right.
It was leather too. It wasn't.
Yeah.
A good chunk of that world does textile because they're buying Joe Rocket jackets and Icon jackets and stuff like that. And I get it. People don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a leather jacket.
My first riding jacket that my dad got me whenever I was riding with him was an Icon jacket.
Well, my leather Icon jacket, that was a $600 jacket when I got it 15, 16 years ago. Yeah. I still have it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
So where I see a lot of people that will buy a $200 textile jacket and every couple years or even every year, they're getting a new one.
Yeah. Well, a lot of that too just goes into the, this has new technology. This has something different. Yeah. This is a different color.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I tell people that are looking for...
Versatility is always nice.
Well, I tell people that are looking for like a leather jacket, like my first manufacturing leather jacket that's hanging right there.
Yeah.
That is more of a basic leather jacket. Yeah. Leather jacket that keeps you warm going down the road. That does not have body protection or anything like that in it. That one does not. I think you can put it in it, but I don't have anything in it currently.
No, you have the pockets for the armor. You just don't have it in there.
Yeah, it's designed to insert CE armor, but I don't think I have any of the CE armor in there.
We have it in motorclothes.
I know you do. But, and like you just said, riding a Honda.
Yeah.
I want to point that out because...
even when we were riding Wednesday, that was the first thing Travis asked me. They give you hell for riding a Honda? I said, no, they picked it out for me.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said it because that's why I want some people to understand that, because we have people that are afraid to come up to the dealership or afraid to go on dealer rides with us because they don't ride a Harley. You're here, you ride a Honda, and you don't get any flack about it.
No.
Mark in sales has a KTM Super Duke.
Yep.
I've got the little 390 Duke that's Heather's that I'll ride to work sometimes.
Yeah.
There's never any flack about any of that stuff because we're riders.
We don't care as long as you ride.
Yeah, we're riders here. Yeah. I mean, do we want you to buy a Harley Davidson? Yeah. Does Chelsea want to buy a Harley Davidson?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just can't afford it right now.
And that's the thing. You started somewhere. This was your start. Yeah. Everybody starts somewhere.
And I started with a bike that got traded in that was practically brand new. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. I mean, you have a really nice motorcycle.
I do.
It doesn't necessarily work for me, but it's my size wise.
No, it would. Yeah.
But at the same time.
Did you ever ride it?
Yeah, I rode it just down the road and back up. But at the same time, like, you rode the little KTM 390 and you were like, nope.
That was also just around the parking lot. I'm sure if I got it like on the road and actually like rode it.
Well, I think
I probably still wouldn't like it. But
I think some of that too, though, is with you still being fresh riding and not have rode a lot of different bikes, you have a certain seating position you like.
No, yes and no. Because even when I've been very fortunate. I have gotten to ride a couple of different ones just in the the little bit of time that I have been riding by myself.
Yeah, I put you on a Softail Slim.
The Softail Slim.
I put you on a Pan America.
Yes, which I love. I want to do that. I told Sean the other day I want to ride that again.
Yeah.
And he said, well, you know where it's at? And I said, so that's a green light, right? And he said, I didn't say that.
It's a green Pan America.
It's a green Pan America, not a green light. Got you. And then I rode Amy's 1200 Sportster.
1250.
1250. My bad.
Well, 12. I only say that because the 1200 Sportster is the older Sportster is a 1200.
Not Amy and Sales, Amy and Motorclothes.
Oh, that is a 1200.
That is a 1200. And
Okay.
then I did ride Amy's Sportster S.
Amy J's.
Amy J's Sportster S. Yes.
Okay, that's a 1250.
Ironically, they're both Amy J's.
Oh.
So Amy and Sales is Amy Jean, and then my Amy and Motorclothes is Amy Joe.
Oh Lord.
But and then
Now I like Amy Jo's. Sportster.
I love her Sportster.
We were talking about her seat the other day because she wants
Yeah.
another Saddleman.
Yeah.
She had a Saddleman step up because she'll slide right off that seat.
Yeah.
But that's just a
I
cool
love-
little ratty
yeah.
Sportster. It's cool.
When I rode it, I was like, I could ride this everywhere.
Yeah.
She was like, you look badass on it. And I'm like, I don't know about that. But, and then I rode T's Yamaha.
Okay.
And then I've rode another 1200 Sportster.
Someone else's.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was our buddy Corey's.
Yeah.
I rode his. And so, I mean, I've gotten to ride a little bit. There's still a lot more on the floor that I want to ride, but
Like my Street Glide.
we're not there yet, but we'll get there.
I know you want to, though.
I want to. I just, that's a lot.
So, it's you do clothing here at the store, and it's not that crazy when people go, "Oh yeah, it's a girl and she does clothing," but you're still a girl in the motorcycle world.
Yes.
I want you to talk about that for a minute because you are new to riding, but you're not new to this world.
No. Like I said, growing up, I rode with. I was passenger with my dad for a long time. The reason I always wanted to ride on by myself, my Aunt Carol had a Fat Boy. And I absolutely thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Was seeing a girl on a motorcycle. Like, that just blew me away. And then growing up, you just didn't see it that much. So, when I started working here, that was my goal. Because I didn't ride by myself. My dad had sold his bike, so I wasn't getting to ride at all. And it was absolutely killing my soul.
Yeah.
But...
Well, and I would put you on the back of mine sometimes, and we'd go ride to lunch and stuff like that, too.
It's not the same, though.
Oh, I know it's not. But...
It's like even when we went...
You were getting opportunities.
Yeah.
So, get a little bit of that fix.
Yeah, a little bit of that fix, but it wasn't the same. But then it's like even when we went shooting with Outcast Wednesday, I was like... Afterwards, I was like, had we thought about this, I should have just rode with you.
Yeah.
But that's not near as much fun for me now.
Correct.
So, I don't...
Yeah, sometimes it's got to do what you got to do type deal, though.
Right, yeah. Which, again, we didn't think about it until after the fact.
But you've seen what I put together. I mean,
Yeah.
it still turned out
so
good. Even with me doing it. There's one spot where you can see my little tour pack, and I'm like, I wish I would have known.
About taking that off.
But there was times where I'm holding the throttle in my right hand, the GoPro in my left hand, the GoPro over my right shoulder, looking back while I'm looking forward, going through traffic.
Yeah. It's very nerve-wracking watching you do that, by the way.
So, I've got a little bit of experience when it
you
fiddling with that type of stuff.
I do not.
So, but we had a good time. Mm-hmm. I got to say, there was times because our whole intentions were to kind of get out there and give a playful image.
Yes.
You being new to riding.
Yes.
You were back a little bit.
Yeah.
But there was never a situation where we were like, what happened to Chelsea?
Oh, yeah, no, I can keep up with the rest
There was
of them.
only one time we got separated, and that was because the light turned red.
Yeah, and there was a car in front of me that would not move.
Yeah, and the rest of us just went through it anyways.
Yeah, but no, for the most part, I feel like I can keep up with the boys pretty good.
Yeah, no, you did. You did fantastic. And I mean, you're going to get more opportunities to get out and ride. We're working on getting opportunities to be able to go out and ride and stuff like that. Yes. But I do want to kind of get back a little bit talking about gear. So You currently rock a Bell helmet?
I have a Bell, a Harley, and 2 Torque helmets.
Okay. What do you prefer?
I'm wearing
I know you've been wearing your Torque
I've been
lately.
wearing my Torque because it matches my bike, because I'm a girl and that's a thing. But if I'm going like long distances or anything like that, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna do my Bell.
Yeah.
Just the comfort level, the protection.
Yeah.
Again, I wear my Torque most of the time. It's not exactly the safest helmet that I have, but it matches my bike and it looks
looks
pretty.
cool.
It looks pretty, so that's what I wear.
Yeah. And then what I like and what I
Yes.
rock gear wise.
Yes.
Which is a fantastic thing
and
for
me.
And
I've shown you the next helmet that I'm looking at buying being just an icon. Again, nothing, it's not a showy, it's not a climb.
Yeah.
But again, I know my budget that I have to stick to because,
Well, and the nice thing too, with our working relationship, obviously I work with every department, but that I've done the clothing side of Harley World. I've done all the gear and stuff outside of the Harley World. When I worked at the Honda shop, we used to sell the clothing and the gear as well as the parts and service and all that other stuff in one little department. So we had those conversations where you're like, hey, what do you know about this brand? Tell me about this one.
Even when I'm ordering helmets from Harley, like I'll read the features. I don't get to put my hands on the helmets, but I'll be reading through the features and the manufacturers and all of the things about it. And then if there's something that I'm unsure about, normally I'll come to you, let you read over it, and we'll sit and we'll end up brainstorming over helmets for 2 hours.
Yeah. And it's nice too, because you had came to me, and we won't mention the dealer or the brand or anything like that.
Right.
But you had came to me about a helmet dealer that deals with multiple brands of helmets. Yes. And you were like, hey, what do you know about this? And I immediately started naming the brands of helmets that they carry.
And then I got excited because I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because the brands I knew, the distributor, not so much.
Correct.
And again, that's me still being new.
And that was just knowledge I have from working in the industry.
Right.
I wouldn't have had that knowledge had I not worked in the industry before. Which that I keep calling it the dealer, the distributor. That distributor is a really, really cool distributor to work with because they work very closely with the brands.
Right.
So, like with that, if we were able to get something done to get representatives of those brands,
that would be cool.
To talk and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's a plus because one of the brands that I particularly like is from that distributor.
Yep.
And that company was all about coming in and doing the push and doing the stuff. And what was cool too was the climb rep.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything bad to say about that brand either.
No.
Like he was explaining to them about, you have a budget helmet and there's nothing wrong with a budget helmet. But understand there are people that are willing to pay for premium brands.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and I think that's one of those things even pushing that image.
Well, right. And even, me, because I do have kids, I have to budget my money out.
Yeah.
Very strictly. And my first 2 helmets, the only reason I was able to get those is because I put them in layaway and I just made payments on them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if I do decide to get a more, words are hard, a better top of the line helmet, it'd probably be a situation where I order it, I put it in layaway, and it's going to sit there until I can pay it off because I don't have the money just to drop
my current AGV.
That. Yes.
Being at a dealer, we get a decent price on that helmet and stuff like that. But that was one of those helmets when I was like, hey, I'm interested in getting an AGV. We're on the podcast. You want to sit with us? That's Teresa. She's poking her head in the office. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I figured I'd bring Chelsea in and we'd talk about gear. You know, Chelsea's never been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
And she's the gear person.
Yeah.
So,
He was like, "Hey, I need your help for a little bit."
yeah,
I thought I was going to have to do
I
manual
didn't tell her
labor.
we were going to do the podcast until I did the, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess you're looking for me. I'll be out in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by.
Like I said, we all work very closely here at the shop. Teresa, I don't even know. She could have just knocked on my door.
Where's your on-air?
I don't have the cable. I need to get a longer. Come on now. I do have an on-air light that hangs above my office.
It doesn't work because he won't get.
I just got to buy a longer cable.
Then buy a longer cable. They're like
I need like a
$7.
6-foot USB extension. So if somebody's listening to this and wants to donate to the podcast,
Send him 2 because he'll lose one of them.
it's no.
No.
I will temporarily lose it. So
You
I
will
have
lose
found
it.
I have found this that I was missing for a long time. That won't go in the drawer. I've started making sure that I've kept my stuff organized. And then the other thing
I called
that I have lost.
BS just from looking at your office.
So I bought this.
What is that?
So this is a 6-inch 3.5 to 3.5
Okay.
for the GoPro.
Oh, word.
And I bought that because I lost this one that's a 4-inch 3.5 to 3.5. And then I found this one.
So if anybody is wondering, this is how me and Marcus talk to each other all day, every day. This is our daily.
Yeah, so, and like, you know, y'all hear on this podcast and you hear Muffin, and for some people, it might be, they might find it awkward. It's like, oh, how do you work that closely with a girl? Heather and Chelsea know each other and have a fantastic relationship with each other.
Yes.
And Heather relies on Chelsea to take care of me when I'm at work.
So Marcus feeds me, I feed Marcus.
I didn't feed you today, though. I fed you.
No.
I fed you yesterday. Well, technically, I fed you
me
yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I went to pick up your food for you.
That fair.
And then the day before,
You fed me.
I fed you. So, a good burger, or at least my burger was good. I don't know what
I
you...
had the chicken salad sandwich.
That's right. You had that nasty stuff.
Oh, it was delicious.
That nasty stuff. So,
We ramble a lot.
yeah. Well, that's the podcast. Too. So, just kind of real quick, hit the brands that we carry for people that don't know. I mean, obviously, we have Harley Davidson.
Right.
And to put this out there for a lot of people that don't know, you know, Harley boots are made by...
Wolverine.
Harley helmets are made by...
Oh, different manufacturers. Scorpion, HJC,
Keep going.
Cena. I think that's it.
I thought the open face, isn't that a bell? Or no, not that one.
No.
No, that one's a Scorpion
That
with
one's
the
a
clip,
Scorpion,
ain't it?
yeah.
The covert.
Those are the 3 big ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
So, otherwise, we, you know, full Harley gear, gloves, jackets, shirts,
Yes.
pants,
Yes.
boots,
I'm
all that
going
stuff.
over the different brands we carry.
So, but shoe-wise, we also
Shoe-wise.
carry Alpine Star.
For the ADV boots, yes,
yep.
we have Alpine Star.
On helmets,
For ADV, we have
well, I mean, just period. We carry
Bell,
Climb.
Clum, Torque, Harley, and then we just got Simpson in.
Yeah, and there's some other brands that we can order.
Yeah, I can order.
I have AGV.
I can order AGV. I can order Icon. I can get a Rye now.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some other ones in there.
Oh yeah.
Thor. Yeah, because I ordered you that Thor helmet.
Yeah. And then obviously all Harley leather, but then we also have First Manufacturing.
Yes. So that's my only 2 leather options. First Manufacturing and Harley, and then gloves. I have Harley, Torque, Odin,
Thrashing. Because I wear thrashing gloves.
I haven't bought any yet. And then Climb now, yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have Climb jackets, but they're not leather.
No, they're not leather. They are adventure to work.
And then we'll list it as casual wear, although I wear a sweatshirt most of the time. We have Odin.
We have Odin.
Thrashin.
Dixon. First Manufacturing. No, not First Manufacturing. Outcast Culture. And then Apache Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we have somebody.
Hats from pretty much all those brands, with the exception of First Manufacturing, I think.
Right. Yeah, I don't have any hats. I don't think they make hats.
I'm sure they have a hat that says First Manufacturing.
I feel like I'm missing somebody.
But I know we have Odin hats. I know we have Dixon hats. I know we have...
We don't have Dixon hats because Dixon won't put them on the...
Oh, well, I know Dixon makes hats.
They make hats.
I don't think we've had any Thrashing hats either, though, have we?
We did. They sold out really fast, yeah.
I guess they were when we got that jacket, the shop jacket, we had the Thrashing hats.
Yeah. And then for women's, we have Harley, obviously, and then we have Off-Road Vixen and the Litas, the Hell Babes collection. I think that's it.
There was one just now in my head. Oh, Heatwave.
Heatwave, yeah.
We carry Heatwave.
See, had you told me this morning, I would have been thinking about it and wrote everything down.
But that's the thing. You know how this podcast goes. It's supposed to be this way.
I know, but it's stressing me out because I feel like
you forget somebody. So one of your suppliers is going to send you a message and be like, "Hey, you forgot me."
Pretty much. Like I almost forgot Apache Rose, and he always treats us right. And
yeah,
my brain's just scattered.
We still got to get him out here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what are you? Before we call it time, what are you hoping to?
Am I boring you already?
No. What do you? We both got to get back to work.
No, this is work.
Fortunately, this is part of my job.
I know.
Well, if we had told Sean we were doing this, he'd been like, "Nobody call them. Leave them alone. They need to do this."
No, you would have been like, "Hey, I'm going to podcast with Chelsea." Why? That would be.
But on the upside, he's not going to listen to this. So
no, probably not.
What are you hoping to see in the future wise, even whether it's brands we carry or don't carry or whatever? What are you hoping to see in our department? Obviously, Harley's making a lot of changes, and they're coming out with a lot of super cool stuff. The Division X that they just did, which is the Covert FX helmet.
Yes.
From Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Scorpion. I'd been trying to remember the name of it and pull it up for you. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Harley's doing it.
Yeah, as soon as you showed me the pictures, like, funny story. I just ordered that helmet in 2 colors.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the white one?
I saw it on the shelf. I hadn't picked it up. So I didn't want to walk over there and pick it up.
The white and the blue on it. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Like, what would you like to see more happen? More comms coming in helmets, or
that for sure. That's probably my biggest complaint right now.
Other brands. I know there's brands we've tried to get that we can't get because of how the branding is. Like, I think we looked at getting Vans, didn't we? But we can't do Vans because there's a Vans store.
Because there's a Vans store literally down the road in the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, that was kind of our thing with Climb for a long time, is we couldn't get Climb because
there was another dealer
dealer down the street, and but I mean, I would like to see more with helmets. I definitely want to see more technology advances with it. Again, more comms, more.
Yeah.
I guess
I would like to see with that. Features. I'd like to see more customers embrace the full face world.
Honestly, I will say in the last...
I think they slowly are.
They are. Yeah. Because if you look at the half helmets that we carry, they're all essentially the same shell, just different graphics.
Yeah.
Which is great, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to say.
I feel like, and I'll say this, for our age group...
Yes.
Which I'm 75 and you're 22.
I don't want to to be 20 again. That was awful.
So, in our age group, people are either wearing skid lids or they're wearing full face.
Yeah, it's very
rare we find someone that's buying just a regular half shell helmet.
right. And even like you'll get the people that come in for a 3/4 helmet, but they're your chopper people, honestly, which was kind of a shock to me whenever I first started, working here.
Yeah.
Because I thought I loved a 3/4 helmet until I put one on and realized how goofy I look in it. And then I'm like, I'm just going to stay with full face and you can't see my head. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big the helmet looks on your head when you're having a full face, because all you can see is the helmet.
Right.
You just turn into a bobblehead.
Story of my life anyways.
So, yeah, like I said, for me, I think one of the biggest things would be customers swinging more into
I definitely want to see for the future our customers investing more in gear, not just the lifestyle clothing and I'm just going to ride with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
I can't judge them for that because that's literally what I wore in this morning was a hoodie. So
yeah, well, I mean,
I'm also not a big bulky jacket person.
I wore a flannel to work today, but it was mid 60s on our way into work. Mm-hmm. When it hits 40 degrees outside, that's going to be a different conversation. Even when it hits mid 50s, that's going to be a completely different conversation.
Again, this is my first riding season, actually riding by myself.
Yeah,
so
I'm very anxious to see how you go through this winter.
Oh, it's going to be awful.
To see,
I hate being cold. You know this. So.
Me and Jathan had a conversation earlier about how all the bikes are outside right now.
Yep.
And whose bikes will be there in the dead of winter. Even in December and stuff, most of those bikes will still be out there because we'll be leaving work and it's 55 degrees when we're leaving work and it's nice. It might be cold in the morning, but you'll even get up, go, it is 40 degrees right now. It is freezing outside, but it's going to be so nice on my ride home.
Oh, absolutely.
That you'll brave the cold to have that awesome weather riding home.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, the question will be when we hit those points in January and February where the high is 35 degrees.
I cannot promise that I will be on my bike in January or February.
Well, January and February last year was just me, Jathan, Ronnie, and Sean.
And Dave.
Dave does not have a car.
I know.
The rest of us all have vehicles we can drive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I can't make any promises that come January, February, I will be on my bike. Again, I hate being cold. I am a different type of disrespectful when I am that cold. And you're the one that has to deal with it. So.
Yeah. But.
So, careful what you wish for.
But.
Some
of your gear choices and stuff like that have been dictated by those of us that ride all the time, too.
Right. Oh, yeah. And any time that I do find new gear that I think I want to bring in, I go get other people's opinions. Yeah. I go, if this has this, and this feature, what are your thoughts on this? And because I haven't been riding for a long time. Everybody else here has been riding way longer than me. Well,
for me, I have the leather jacket.
Yeah.
The leather jacket really only comes out when it's below 40 degrees.
And you're only riding 10 minutes.
Correct.
Tops. I'm riding 26 miles. So
correct. But even still, the leather jacket only comes out when it's 40 degrees outside.
Right.
Because you got to remember, I do have dealer rides and stuff when it's cold outside.
You do. And you layer.
Yeah. When it's 55 degrees, I'm a flannel underneath the hoodie with a vest over top of that.
Yeah.
And you'll start trying those things.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I suggest is people try these things.
Right. I will say, going back to I don't do leather. I do have my leather vest and eventually I'll break it out, but.
Yeah. I need to get a new one. I think I need to get a first manufacturing.
I know a guy. I know a guy who can get you one.
I think we're going to have to do that.
Okay.
Well, anything you want to say to anybody before we call it a day?
Not that
besides that you don't want to go back to work?
Definitely don't want to go back to work.
You got stuff that's got to be tagged. I just fixed your computer too, where you have two
stuff
screens.
That needs to be tagged.
You always have stuff that has to get tagged.
I have stuff that has to get done constantly, regardless of what I want to do. So, I want to go ride, but
I did that earlier.
I did not. I did it this morning on my way in.
I went and dropped a check off with Mr. Matt.
See,
Patty.
had you been like, hey, let's go ride, then I would have rode with you. Then you wouldn't have had to been all by your lonesome.
It wasn't bad.
I feel the love.
Sometimes it's just nice to do that.
Oh, I know. I do it all the time.
Because I have to ride with people all the time.
That's true. You do. I don't.
Because my commute back and forth to work by myself doesn't matter because it's such a short commute to work.
Right.
But like tomorrow we have a dealer ride, which when they're listening to this, it would have been last Saturday.
Right.
But I'm not going to be riding by myself.
No.
I've got a group of people that I have to worry about.
Right.
So sometimes it's really nice for me because
I get that.
even when I go out with my friends,
Uh-huh.
I end up getting basically put in as the leader of the riding group.
Right.
So
well, and one thing like for me just with rides in general, because I live in Georgia.
Yeah.
So I can ride Georgia roads all day long. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yes, I've lived here my whole life, but I haven't had to, figure out ride routes and stuff like that. So
yeah, we definitely got to figure out ride routes because you're not a fan of the interstate. So
I've been doing the interstate for 3 weeks.
I know, but you're not a fan of it. You said you didn't want to go on the interstate Wednesday. You're like, I don't want to go on the interstate.
I never said that.
I thought I heard you say something about getting on the interstate.
No, I take the interstate every morning and every night.
Well, let's get on the interstate and ride together and see what happens.
All right, let's go.
See what happens then.
I told Sean earlier
You're gonna be mad at me because I'm.
I don't know. I've gotten way too comfortable in sport mode on the interstate, so.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I feel safer on the interstate.
Yeah.
Yeah, a car can blow out or
Right.
traffic can lock up all of a sudden and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But there's too many times when cars pull out in front of me. And
Oh, yeah.
that doesn't happen.
I had to do a little baby lane split Wednesday when we went
Ooh,
riding.
look at you, becoming a
know.
wild child.
Hey, let me figure out how to do a wheelie and then we're set.
We're all dead.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson's social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.